Good morning. Not 100%. Just letting everybody know. I'll let everybody know as we begin as well, as we continue. Not 100%. Hey, Joe. Good morning. Good. How are you? Oh, man, I'm having a hard time already. I'm having a hard time already. Happy Fat Tuesday. Is it Mardi Gras? No, is it really? Look who decided to show up. I'm barely showing up today. I'm recovering from a really nasty cold. Still not 100%. A lot of pressure and everything like that. So, yeah, sorry, guys. In fact, yesterday, alarm went off. Screw it. Turned it off. Didn't get up till 7:30. Got up at 7:30. Sat down, ate a little breakfast. I don't even think I drank any coffee. Sat down, slept until 1:30. So, down here probably. Yeah, it could be. Maybe something's going around. My older daughter has it right now. She's in worse shape than I am, and she's had it longer, and it's still lingering on her. Okay, happy Packy Day. Packy Day, huh? For me, every Tuesday is Fat Tuesday. Nice. That's all I'm doing is blowing my nose. I painted another pilot. I think I saw that, Ray. Nice. So Sunday, I actually worked on getting a lot of scribing done, rescribing all the lines on this thing, which I'm going to continue this morning. Technically as a astronaut. Nice. Morning body. Body. I've heard that one before. Okay. Good morning, Ken. Sorry, guys. So not 100% there. I am finally demasking this GD Spider. Oh, nice. Is that what you're doing this morning? And how's it looking so far? There we go. Madre de Dios. Painted the black webbing yesterday. Nice, looks good. The black makes the color stand. I'm sure it does. I did a red to blue transition. Oh, cool. Love to see photos of that, Ken. Let's get some coffee tossed in. I'm going to spend about 20 minutes getting the some scribing done, rescribing, fixing some, just repairing some of the scribing, and then I'm going to take the putty and just going to start doing repair work on that tail section. Sorry if I'm not going to be my most exuberant self today. I am definitely in a low power place. Centipede. I think you can see yourself. Oh, really? Cool. I'll take a look at that in a bit. Thank you, Ken. Looking good, Gio. It's looking all right. Thank you, though, Joe. Appreciate it. I am looking forward to getting this thing done, that's for sure. I was hoping yesterday to get a lot of work done, and not a chance. Not a chance. Sorry, I was just trying to hit this line right. Whew. Hey, Tony, good morning. Geo in power saving mode. Absolutely. I'm hoping to be able to make it through the day at work. Everybody getting high today. Everybody getting high. I watched Tony's video on the card game, the new Gundam card game. On Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, I am not getting into that hobby, that's for sure. Yeah. I already started seeing like my tendency to want to learn the game. And it's like I just can't do it right now. Spend hundreds of dollars or more. Now, that's not to say that others shouldn't. I know just for myself, it's like, oof, that would be a hell of a hobby to pick up. Hell of another hobby to pick up, I should say. Restaurant reading it. Maybe some days of our lives. Treat yourself, Gio. I'm gonna treat myself to going to the office. Yuck. It's already cost me a bunch of money. My son found me the newest starter pack, so he grabbed it for me. So that was cool. Nice. You just mentioned the game, so now we've all lost. Thanks. It's okay, George. I made the mistake, so you don't have to exactly. Where's 35.6? Yeah. Microwave, just make it warm, good for you. Nice. Hey, Kevin, good morning. Yeah, I'll be popping something before I go. Don't know what it is yet. I think that line I'm going to lay down some tape for. The only thing I hope is I don't get a sinus infection out of this thing. Hey, Tom, good morning. What's going on, man? That's the only thing I really care for. I do not want to end up with a sinus infection. Not bad. I don't think I really need to do this backside. None of this looks like it was touched. Interesting. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. There we go. Whew. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning, everybody. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Those who had yesterday off, I hope you had an enjoyable President's Day. Enjoyed the time away. Time off. There we go. Not great, but it'll do. Everybody's being quiet this morning. Don't blame you. Legit, don't blame you. Let's do this. Let's go to live chat to see if I'm not missing anything. See to help boost immune system. Yeah, I've been popping vitamin C, and I will do so again. Thank you. Hey, Cat Pilot is great. Did you post pics? Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Time check. Yeah. I think we'll start getting ready to get some putty down. So got the Maquet kit. Nice. How's it coming along, Joe? Can I post as much as George? I just slide into your DMs. Nice. Started watching Pi again last night. Forgot how much I like that movie. Usually it's just nudes, though. I'm assuming we're talking about Ray and nudes, not Pi and nudes. Then again, I could be wrong. Okay, we got almost all of this side now done. All right, we are going to stop there. And now we're going to get to let's lay down some putty. Life of Pi. The sequel, Life of Pi, was a strange choice. So I am demasking a Funko Pop Spider-Man head. Masking it almost killed me. But you're still alive. So the answer is you're lying to us. It did not almost kill you. Bastard. There we go. Oh, man. But I almost died. But you're still alive. So I've got dust on my bench. Feeling quite better. May actually go for a walk later. Still snapping it up, but I am painting it at the same time. Nice. How are the colors coming along on it, Joe? Don't want to get it into any lines. I mean, I can rescribe easily enough, but fuck a duck. Hate when you begin to do something and then suddenly, your nose decides, I think I'm going to run right now. Lovely. Sorry, guys. She turned me into a newt. Nice. Also bang box cats. The art doesn't come. We get a box. I'm sorry, I'm just blasting through these things. I'm not dead yet. Tiny yards, Nick making dust bunnies. Nice. Yeah. Let's get a little bit of this to get into this gap in here. This is a massive gap. But I don't want to overdo it either, because obviously whatever you lay down, you're going to have to take care of later. If you overdo it, you're going to have to take care of it later. I'm trying to get now some of this stuff off of this detail here. There we go. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Dust bunnies. All right. So we got a bunch of that off. Let's see how it's looking. It's looking all right. Now we're going to compress it again into that area. There. It is amazing how this stuff loves to dig into plastic. Digs right in. But I guess that's what it's supposed to do if you want it to stay. It's going to bite. There we go. Yeah, it should come out pretty good. You'll leave it just like that. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Time check, plenty of time. Yeah, I pinstriped some flames on a piece I'm working on. The absolute worst flame job ever. It's really comical. I will take pics. Curious to see why you think it didn't come out well. Big time gap in here. I could probably fill some of this stuff with CA as well, but no, I'm going to do putty. There's that's a massive gap right there. Come on, just a smidge. Just a little bit on the tip. Definitely beginning to sound like spring. I'm not sure if you guys can hear all those. We got a nest right outside. Got some kind of a evergreen in the front yard, and I can guarantee you that we got some kind of animals living there. A little bit on the top here, and then I think we're done. And I will carve into this afterward. There we go. All right. I think we're done. Sorry, guys. Hey, Robert. Good morning. I have nephews. I doubt it's the worst flames. I'll send you a pic, Gio. You'll see. Prepare to laugh. I doubt I will laugh. I might wince because I'll probably think to myself, yeah, that's probably the kind of work that's probably better than the kind of work I would do. Kentucky Fried Blue Jay. No, Ray Jays are our friends. Man. Okay. All laid down. Probably a little too thick on this side. Not too bad on that side, on the other side, but there we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'll be filing quite a bit of that down. I'm going to actually do a little bit more. Just realize there's a little bit of a space there I want to take care of. There we go. So I finally got to finish Waiting for Guffman this weekend, which I'm happy about. It was a great film. And then as I'm starting to feel pretty sick on Sunday night, I decided, I need to watch something a little more just mentally don't need to overthink it, right? So I started watching, or I finished watching Midway, the 2019 Roland Emmerich film. There we go. Which I enjoyed because I think there's a really good historical bend to it. The special effects sequences are really impressive. But I'm not going to say that it's an Academy Award winning film. I don't know how good a Kentucky Fried Blue Jay would taste. Not much meat. I don't think a Junko has much meat in it. And also, Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to you as well, Tom. Any plans for the Lunar New Year? I mean, are your in-laws showing up now? Site went down yesterday, but that leaves this final redacted contest in a weird spot because, yeah, it's slightly better than Pearl Harbor. Oh, it's much better than Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor was terrible because they try to build they try to build a backstory, and it was based on reality, but it wasn't real. No, much better than Pearl Harbor. It is a little much in terms of the what they call it, the rawness of it, but it was a good film. I think it would have been better if they actually spent a little more time focusing on the Japanese side as well, but good film. Not great, good film. They're showing up today. Oh, good. Team America had the right take on the Pearl Harbor movie. Team America World Police, that's an awesome film. I like that film. All right. Not bad. Good timing. So we got this thing all puttied up. and it's ready to go. The only thing I'm going to do before we take off, let's see where my punches are. There they are. I think those are too freaking small still. Yeah, too small, too bad. There are these circles on the wings, these circle details, some of which got lost. And I thought I had a punch and die, but it's too small. Nothing beats Tora. Tora is a great film. Co-production, yeah, great film. All right. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to figure a way of scribing those tiny circles a little bit and getting those things squared away. Okay. Anyway, happy with the direction of the plane. It's definitely coming along quite nicely. I've got to get Pitot tube on here. Ooh, fuck. I did forget something. Forgot the gap fill. Forgot the gap fill the machine gun holes. Damn it. Tom, and the in-laws are staying for a couple of weeks. Is that correct? And then they're, or a couple of months, and then they're taking Emma back for the summer, correct? There we go. Right. A light bit of sanding on that when I get back to it, but there we go. So the machine gun holes have now been puttied up. One right there. You can barely see it, and one over on this side too. Done. Let's see. And be sort of what scribes use. What chisels do I use? I have a combination of D-Spay, MadWorks DLC, and BMC, depending on what I was able to get at the time. So I've got a full set of everything from about 0.1 all the way up to 3.0, which for the most part, it's perfectly good. Would I like to get some, BMCs all the way down, all the way top to bottom? Sure. Can I afford it? No. Make one from a piece of brass. No, I don't want to do that. I might actually see if I find any. If I have any in the Kirk collection, any brass machine guns, I will use them. But at the same time, I'm kind of excited about not making this into a fighter, but more of a test plane. Oh, Reverend Jesse Jackson and Robert Duvall both passed. Oh man. Well, Yeah, kind of saw yesterday. My dad liked him in Lonesome Dove. Is Al Sharpton still alive? Yes, he is. Yes, I think so, Ken. I got 1.5 to 1.5 Mavericks and like a lot of my 0.4 Kaizo, and I'm less impressed with that. Yeah. I haven't tried BMCs. I like my BMCs. I got BMCs in the larger sizes because I could get those at the time. but yeah, I'm going to try to get more and more of these things over time. No punch. A punch from brass tube. Yeah, not happening. No, not going to happen. There's a shape to that machine gun, and I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so wow. Hold it. I'm kind of reeling here. First of all, both Jesse Jackson and Robert Duvall, who both of them had such an impact in some ways. Jesse Jackson, obviously, from the civil and human rights side of things, and Robert Duvall as an actor, both of whom, I got to tell you, it's weird when you start seeing people that you looked up to. They were that older generation that you really looked up to, and they're all passing on. I got to tell you, it's wow, that's a kick. I did not hear that. Forge one from iron. Yeah, I don't think so. Covered up. Hey, Seb. Good day. How are you, my friend? Yeah, we're not gonna. In fact, I don't need to. All I need to do is get a Pitot tube on here, and I might start working on that tomorrow. Get the Pitot tube hashed out. I might make that out of brass. I might make it out of plastic. I haven't decided yet. Charlie don't surf. Yeah. But so much more than that. He was just such a, I mean, I keep thinking back because recently I watched it again, watching The Godfather, just his role in that, he was, I'm going to leave it at this. There are those actors through the 70s, the late 60s through the 70s, before Hollywood, again, post Star Wars, which destroyed Hollywood, in my opinion. But during that ultra creative side, when you had guys like Bruce Dern and Robert Duvall and Gene Hackman, these guys were making amazing films or were cast in amazing films. That generation is going, and that to me is probably the best generation of filmmakers we had. Sorry, certainly here in the States. Definitely not in the world, but certainly here in the States. Talking about both crazy gonna be one more, then they go threes. Yeah, they do, Tony. So when you see the generation above you passing, exactly, Tom. Catching up on sleep, and you recovering from a cold, but doing all right, Seb. Thank you. When younger, you see people passing, but associate them with your parents, not you. Exactly, Tom. You're not understanding. Never mind, you're not understanding. I guess I'm not. Spell it out, Nick. Not here. Text it to me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Real Hollywood stars, what you're thinking you were looking for here, George. Yeah. Yeah, hi Beeps. Peter, what's going on, brother? Yeah. But it wasn't that they were stars. They were talents. And I think that's the difference. And look, I'm not trying to say that there isn't a younger generation of people now who are just as talented. I'm not saying that because I haven't followed them closely enough. But that generation, that time frame, wow. It's like the French New Wave. Take a look at what was done from the late 50s through the mid 1960s in France, the Jean-Luc Godard era. All of that stuff, Jean-Paul Belmondo, one of my all-time favorite actors. Though they're gone. They're gone. It's not the same now as the time frame you were talking about. Well, and that's okay because remember the golden age of Hollywood, it was a really good time as well. And there's a lot of great talent then. That one time frame from the mid 60s through the mid 70s, literally from Easy Rider all the way to Star Wars. Everything from Star Wars on fucked Hollywood. But everything prior to that, it just you are seeing a transition. Nothing is happening today. I'm down with the sickness. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Peter. That's why I wasn't on yesterday. I'm kind of recovering as well. Peter, I hope you're okay, brother. Are you staying home or are you or what? With it, there are a lot of good actors now too. Absolutely. And then here's the one thing. One of the things that as we start getting old is you guys aren't as good as we were when we were this younger, No. I think that there is just as much talent. I just know that talent a lot more because that's the stuff that I watched back in the day. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. But anyway, with that, time for me to get rolling here. All right, guys. Stay safe and excuse me. Stay safe and stay sane. Thanks everybody for being on. I'm in bed at home. Oh boy. I texted you. Thank you, Nick. I'll take a look at that and I appreciate that. But guys, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. It's a crazy world out there. Yeah, first of all, Robert Duvall. Wow, man, I got to tell you, that one's and Jesse Jackson, both of them, man. Changes, transitions, next generation coming through. Anyway, with that, guys, go out there, do good, brighten the world as much as you can. It needs it. It needs us to go out there and make it a better planet. Love you all, and I'll catch you on the flip, okay? Peace.